as Baris' toughest opponent on paper.
On paper maybe, but you know, you take each opponent as they come, and I think records, they mean a lot, as we've seen earlier in the night.
Okay, coming up for our semi-main event. Our ringside judges, Warren McGee, Ignatius Miscellaneous, and Michael Vogel. Ladies and gentlemen, this scheduled 8 rounds welterweight. Would you welcome on my right, Scrooge Madigan, Graham Waddell, Steve Irvine, and Dave Hedgecock. His cornerman, he's 23 years of age, scaling 66.7 kilograms. From Tullamarine, he is a WKA and ISCA East Coast welterweight and WKA Victorian Muay Thai welterweight champion with a record of 10 bouts, 6 wins, 1 loss, 3 draws. He's fought some of the cream of the crop, including 2 battles against Czech, the great White Shark Hick and Anthony Hitman Vella. Would you welcome blue corner, Michael Black Rhino Kenna. Across the ring in the red corner, wearing red and white striped trunks, vertical, scaling 64 kilograms from Epping. He is 20 years of age. He is the ISCA Commonwealth Super Lightweight, Victorian ISCA Lightweight, ISCA WKA Australian Lightweight, and AKA Victorian Super Lightweight Champion. An impressive decoration of championships. 14 bouts, 10 wins, scaling 64 kilograms. Would you welcome Baris Nezif.
And there's the stare down between the men in centre ring. Dave Hedgecock with Michael the Rhino and Jamal Hassan with Baris Nezif. This is going to be a sensational main event here. Super Fight Sunday at Dallas Brooks Hall, brought to you by none other than Tarak Solak Promotions. Renowned for bringing you the biggest and the best kickboxing shows in Melbourne. Stan Longanides, how do you see this one?
Well, I think it's going to be, apart from the main event, the best match of the evening. And I've seen Michael Kenna fight. In fact, I'll tell you something, I thought Michael Kenna was unlucky not to beat Anthony Vella on that night. After watching that fight live and viewing the tape, I thought Michael Kenna did enough to beat Anthony Vella. So he's definitely got what it takes to come in here against Baris.
Stan talking about the undercard of the crowning event as Baris Nezif starts strongly against Michael Kenna.
We'll see Michael Kenna working the legs. That's what he likes to do. He likes the traditional Thai fight style, and he'll just go downstairs, mix it up with a little bit of boxing, but he'll try and take Baris's legs out.
Big right hand for Baris again. Right hand's found the mark a couple of times in the first round already. Low kick, check there by Baris. Left, double left hook there by the Rhino.
Baris winds up with a high right roundhouse kick to the head of Michael Kenna, recorded on the gloves, followed through there with the straight left. The Rhino's got that whipping roundhouse kick, hasn't he, Hammer? You've got to watch out for that one.
Both boys have got good roundhouses. You see, Baris, his roundhouses are deceptively powerful, and I've spoken to a few of his opponents in the past, and said that he's one awesome kicker.
Both fellas here effective with their kicks, but at this point in time I would say that in the punching department, Baris is more dangerous at this point, and he's got the stinging a lot harder with that right hand.
Baris looking very light on his feet, moving around very well. There's the roundhouse kick again to the head area, not enough mustard behind it.
There's the right hand again. Oh, nice kick.
Baris just peppering Michael with jabs and then following up with a big right. It's textbook stuff.
Michael Kenna back in the house against the ropes. Baris slugging his way out of there. Turns his opponent around against the ropes, goes with a nice uppercut. Then downstairs with the inside leg kick.
Very effective counter-punching there by Baris. He's on the ropes, he counters back.
And a good first round by both men, and Baris Nezif very confidently finishing that round with the high right roundhouse kick. Mark the Hammer Castellini, how did you see round one of this semi-main event?
Well, I think Baris is a cool, calm, collected customer. Just take it right up to Michael. Michael, on the other hand, he's a tough boy, and he'll want to be there for the duration of the fight. I think it's going to be an second round. What's coming out of that? What's your insights on
fight. It's very, very important because if Baris has you on the back track, you're in trouble. Baris is a very aggressive, very vicious fighter, and he's very powerful with his low kicks and his punching ability, and also very good counter puncher. So he's going to have to be very, very careful how he tackles the second round with Rhino.
Round 2 of the action, the semi-main event between Baris Nezif and Michael Kenna. A huge capacity crowd in attendance here at Dallas Brooks Hall, enjoying every thrilling moment of Super Fight Sunday as both men duking it out against the ropes. Baris winding up that big right roundhouse kick again. Michael Kenna going hunting with the fists. Baris backs him into the red corner, landing the roundhouse kick again, sweeping downstairs. Well done by Nezif. Very creative there by Nezif. Comes in underneath. The Rhino takes the fight up forward though. Short punches there by both fighters, just missing their targets. Both men seem to be very evenly matched at the moment.
Baris is a workhorse. He'll just keep on going, and that's what he's done in the past, and I think that's what he's going to do in the future. He won't do anything out of the box. He'll just work his way to possibly another win.
Now you guys watch very carefully here, because when you see Baris come back on the ropes, I'm predicting he's going to counter with a left hook. I'm telling you now, when I see him leaning on the ropes, he counters with a left hook. And that's what Michael's going to have to watch.
Comments from the world champion Stan the Man Longanides here at ringside with Michael Chavello and Mark the Hammer Castanini. And don't forget, you can catch all of tonight's action in an issue of International Kickboxer or Blitz Martial Arts magazine at all newsagents. This is the semi-main event, something very special indeed. Baris Nezif in the red and white trunks against Michael the Rhino Kenna in the black trunks. A good, even bout so far, both men very evenly matched.
Very evenly matched, but as you can see at this point, Baris is more creative. He's mixing it up, high and low, inside, outside. And Michael Kenna doesn't know where it's going to come from. So he's mixing it up well, playing chess, Baris Nezif. There's the high kick again. Comes down underneath. He's mixing it up. Oh, nice combination of punches. Oh, there's the left hook.
There's the left hook by Baris, just wobbled ahead, but not enough mustard behind it to give Michael Kenna any problems. There's that high right side.
Baris Nezif and Michael
taking the fight right up to Baris.
2 down.
He's a warrior, Michael Kenna. He's a warrior. And what would Dave Hedgecock be saying in his corner?
Your game's beautiful. You in front, smack it short, get those punches in more. Okay, you're hitting him. He's got, every time you hit him, he's got left and right hand. And you do this left, right kicks. Okay, try to do this combination with the kicks. Left, right, bang. Buralara fazla çalışmıyorsun bu ayakla. Bang! Orada çok parmak alıyor. Do that work. Whips. And 1, 2, kicks. Hadi bak, sen de biraz çalış. Skill'in var. Skill var senin.
Well, according to the sheet that I've been handed, it's an 8 by 2 minute fight. So that's a pretty long one for both of these men. But God knows that both of these men are two of the finest conditioned kickboxers you'll be finding on the Melbourne circuit. Both boxers enough to go the distance and go the distance well as we prepare ourselves for the third round of this semi-main event, counting down to the big one between Gurkhan Ozkan and Paul the Hurricane Briggs.
Round 3. Michael Kenna starting to walk up a little bit. Trying to press the fight, but there he is again. Too strong, Baris.
A strong right hand followed by the high right roundhouse kick by Baris Nezif, backing Michael Kenna into the corner, going down low, and the referee just separating the two fighters. Ooh, that's the right hand again. That'll take the starch out of you.
Baris Nezif beating Michael Kenna to the punch.
Ooh, nice uppercut it was.
Kenna's trying to do just what you suggested, man, and that's just walk up and get in there and unload.
No, but they're both going toe to toe.
Kenna coming in there with the left jab. Baris against the ropes, works his way around. Baris going downstairs, a couple of blows to the ribs, not much behind them. It's got Michael backed into the neutral corner at the moment. Goes downstairs, both men now in centre ring. Uppercut by Baris with the ripper. Michael Kenna felt that one.
Behind Kenna's punches at this point. We're only into round 3. I don't see much sting behind those punches at the moment, Michael.
No, Kenna needs a little bit more behind them, needs a little bit more guts in there. Michael Kenna just staying in close to Baris Nezif at the moment. But Baris, I think Stan and Mark, you'd agree, playing a very clever fight.
Smart, pushing him back, using the jab, and he's fighting off the jab at the moment. There's a low kick. This is the mark.
Neither of these boys giving an inch.
He was stuck in there with a nice left jab. Michael goes downstairs, yes.
Big punches, big body punches.
Rocking him over.
He's too strong for Baris Nezif. Baris Nezif is too strong in the neutral corner.
Baris Nezif is unloading upon Michael Kenna. The crowd getting behind it.
Kenna should have got him out of there. Didn't stay there for that sort of punishment.
Well done, Michael Kenna. Fought himself out of that neutral corner.
End of the third round. Baris Nezif unloading on Michael Kenna to end it. Martha Hammer Castanini. An assault there by Jamal Hassan's young champion.
What can I say? That's really good. Just get you in the corner and you don't want to get in that position. And I think Michael, if he gets into that position, he's going to want to spin out of there, whatever it takes. Never be there for those punches because Jamal's boys, I don't know how he teaches them, but they've all got bombs in their right hands, and I think that the best exponent of that, of course, is one and only Gurkhan Ozcan, and that's also something that Paul Briggs is going to have to look out for any of those right hands.
Capacity crowd here at Dallas Brooks Hall, enjoying every thrilling moment of Super Fight Sunday, brought to you by super promoter Tarak Solak. Michael Kenna comes out and starts the action rolling
Straight back
in round
into it,
4.
boys. They just picked up where they left off. Nice round kick there by Baris.
Ooh, nearly connected there with the left hand. Michael Kenna just skinned him across the top of the head.
He followed through with a low kick that did land though, and you can see Baris really working hard with the boxing. Really powerful punches there by Baris Nezif. But full credit to the Rhino, Michael Kenna. He's taking the fight right up to Baris.
Those kicks of Baris really take their toll. As I said, I've spoken to a lot of his former opponents, and they've all said he's got awesome legs. And when he kicks you, you stay kicked, so to speak, and you feel it. So Kenna taking a lot of punishment, but it's tough too.
Baris going high, that whipping left roundhouse kick to the head, follows through a couple of straight kicks and rights through the guard of Michael Kenna, who's backed into the blue corner, and the referee separates the two fighters. Stan Longanini's a great semi-main event so far.
I couldn't ask for a better one, and these guys are really giving the crowd something. Baris Nezif in the left of your screen, on your right of your screen now, with the red and white striped shorts, and the Rhino in the black trunks taking the fight up. He cops a nice jab there. Tries to come back with some punches of his own. The body. You see, two powerful things. Backs up his opponent. Oh, uppercut, grazing him.
Baris on the attack against Michael Kenna. He's moving around the ring, trying to come up with something he can stun Baris with. Baris goes in with the uppercut, didn't connect. Breaks a few good coming. Oh! Whipping right hand! Almost took his head off. That'll make you wish you were somewhere else.
Kenna's going to want to get out of there.
Came through there for a nice left jab.
Baris just walks him straight back into where he wants him.
End of the fourth round, Martha Hammer Castanini. Baris Nezif finishing up strongly yet again.
Baris, yeah, he's the stronger of the two to date. Michael may be looking a little bit sluggish tonight from what we've seen in the past. But take nothing away from Michael. You know, he's putting up a good fight. And Baris, well, as I said, Jamal's boys, what can you say? They're always well prepared.
Baris Nezif is a machine, and he's working hard tonight. He's actually building it up as the fight goes on.
Stan, what do you think about Jamal's boys? They always come into fights, and they're always so well prepared.
Well, you know, something that I was told in Thailand, you know, they said to me in Thailand, I was talking to some old masters and trainers, and they said, Stan, when the fighter goes in the ring, and he wins on points, the fighter did well. If the fighter goes in the ring and wins by knockout, he did well. If a fighter loses on points, okay, a fighter loses on points and he runs out of steam, it's the trainer's fault. So that's why they look at it in Thailand. So it's probably the same way that Jamal looks at it. My boys might not have all the skill in the world, but they will never run out of gas. And they've got that tiger inside them that makes them want to work hard, and it's almost like a representative of their country.
Jamal certainly takes it very personally.
Very personally.
So do all of his boys.
It's a matter of pride, it's a matter of honour of the Jamal Hassan Academy, and not running out of gas. He's pumped up petrol into Baris Nezif tonight.
Okay, fight.
As they come out for the 5th round of this semi-main event.
He's looking for that big right hand, Baris. He's setting it up with that jab. Ooh, a strong, powerful right kick. Another high kick. Although the Rhino's blocking him, it just shows you that the power that Baris still has to throw those high power kicks. The Rhino comes up, showing no fear.
Michael Kenna, he's got a heart as big as Bar Lap, this boy. He just keeps on going. You've got to respect him.
Men tangling up against the ropes. Referee separating them. Good even contest so far. Michael Kenna winds up again. Nice left roundhouse kick, spinning kick there. Baris those whipping around.
She took that jab. She come off that jab. There's the right hand.
Dave Hitchcock calling for Michael Kenna to throw the big right hand.
Baris Nezif is certainly making use of that weapon. And yes, Mark.
Baris dropping his hand a little bit there. Ooh, nice jab. Stiff jab by Baris. Spinning back kick. Doesn't find the mark. Oh, the Rhino with his mouth wide open. He's maybe feeling the pinch a little bit now.
Both fighters slowing down a little bit in this round. Looking a little bit more flat-footed than they did in the early rounds. Baris still managing to whip out those roundhouse kicks.
Baris should look off that jab. If that jab is landing.
Oh, that was a nicely timed uppercut. Oh!
With that body.
Got him in the blue corner. Michael Kenna could be in trouble.
He hangs on, gives himself a bit of a breather there, Kenna. Smart move.
Good round for Baris Nezif.
Round, I like it. I like what I'm seeing at Super Fight Sunday at Dallas Brooks Hall. Mark the Hammer Castanini. Another tough round for both men.
Just another great matchup brought to you by Tarek Solak. He certainly pulled it out of the bag again tonight with his matchups. Very even. This is a fight that you wouldn't have immediately thought of, but he's looked high and low and brought in Michael Kenna to fight Baris. Michael Kenna usually again fights predominantly Thai style with knees, but he's equipped himself well tonight with the leg kicks and taking the knees out of his arsenal. So. What can I say? This is just another great matchup, and let's hope that it continues on into the final round. And Paul Briggs and Gurkhan Oz can really give us something to hang around for.
Dave Hitchcock, the pioneer of Australian kickboxing and inductee into the inaugural Blitz Hall of Fame Awards, having words with Michael the Rhino Kenna, sprucing him up for the 6th round, pepping him up, psyching him up, saying, come on, Rhino, give it all you've got.
If you're looking for experience, you can't get more than Dave Hitchcock in the kickboxing arena. He's certainly one of the pioneers and one of the most knowledgeable men. Stan, you've worked a bit with Dave.
Absolutely. Dave's trained with me for a while, and like I said, he couldn't ask for a more respected and a great man to be involved in the corner with me.
Both men now duking it out in the 6th round. This event has been everything we promised it would be, a sensational semi-main. Baris Nezif relentless with those high kicks, going to the face area there with the punches.
Baris has got to work that body when he's got him in the corner like that. He's got to work that body. Slow him down a little bit. Side kick, not effective. He's got to work off that jab. Kenna showing a bit of strength.
Baris Nezif doing a good job at keeping the centre of the ring and keeping Michael Kenna on the outside. He's controlling the centre of the ring. Kenna turns it around, backing him into the blue corner now. But Baris fights his way out of there for slamming leg kick to the outside left thigh of the Rhino.
Oh,
there's the stinging right hand again by
and the round kick.
Dropping his hands though.
He winds up those round kicks, Baris.
Nice rip to the body. There's the high kick in close. Rhino not really showing much power in those punches.
He'd be doing well to keep his hands up, Stan.
Oh, it's full credit to the Rhino. Don't worry about the Rhino. He won't give in.
Baris Nezif relentless with those roundhouse kicks. Got the Rhino in the corner at the moment. Goes with the clubbing. And a beautiful right roundhouse kick.
Oh, he comes right back to Rhino. The Rhino lands a right hand of his own.
Staying with those ones, didn't he, Stan? And listen to the crowd. They're on the edge of their seats. They can't get enough of this action. And down goes Baris
And
Nezif.
the Rhino calls time out. He wants a break.
You want to breathe up, but that's in the Thai style. You've got to grab one leg, you've got a knee. But this is not Thai. This is USA rules.
End of the 6th round, Stan the Man Longanini. 6 good, hard, even rounds. A great semi-main event.
6 tough rounds, and we've got 2 more to go. What a way to build up for that big main event between Gurkhan Özkan and Paul Briggs.
How do you see this fight to date, Stan?
At this point in time, I still have Baris Nezif ahead on points, and actually with 2 rounds to go, I would probably have to stick my neck out and say that at this point, Michael Kenna needs a knockout to win. There's only 2 rounds to go. I don't see it all that close. I mean, Kenna's there all the way. He's fighting. He's showing a lot of strength and courage. Full credit to the guy, but he is losing round by round.
World champion Stan Longanini's calling it after the 6th round. Dr. Hammer gets the lead.
I'd agree with Stan there, but we've seen upsets earlier in the night, so who knows? With both of these boys, credit to both. They're not giving an inch. Kenna is a warrior. He'll be there hopefully to the end. Without saying too much. Dave Hitchcock just urging him on, telling him to keep working those left and rights.
I feel that Michael will be there to the end. He has been in his past 3 fights, went the distance twice with Jack Bay.
Oh, no!
Oh, took the words right out of my mouth. Look at that, straight to the kisser.
Right on the
Baris
nose.
Nezif has put him down. The referee applies the count. He didn't see that one coming.
He's going to get up.
Good night, Irene.
No. It's all over.
Good night, Irene. Forget it. I thought Michael Kenna would go the distance. The bell went. Baris Nezif wound up a momentous kick and put Michael Kenna down.
It was a spinning kick, and it came, we'll say 11 seconds, Lee, into round 7. And we'll get you to come across, Baris, and accept this lovely trophy from Tracy on behalf of Home Show Entertainment. Congratulations, Baris. Look towards the camera. Okay, Baris. Well, it was an 8-round match, a long match, but then you turned the tide around with that dramatic kick. The first seconds of round 7. Congratulations.
Thanks. Well, I expected the fight to go 8 rounds because I've seen Michael fight before, and he's a very tough boy. Coming into this fight, I gave away about 4 or 5 kilos, and well, I'm not taking anything away from Michael. It was a pleasant surprise for me, and I'd like to thank the crowd for geeing me up. If it wasn't for you, I might have died out. I'd also like to thank my trainer Jamal, Tarek, my promoter, for looking after me. They've looked after me in the ring, out the ring. They're like my family. I love them both. And thanks.
Well spoken. Baris Nezif. Michael Kenna. Michael, you showed gallantry beyond the call of duty. Michael, come across. Come on, give this man a big round of applause. He was in there. He fought his heart and soul all the way. Michael, the crowd applause there indicates they considered your performance very brave. Bad luck there.
Thanks, Harold. Just like to thank, firstly, the promoter, Tarek, Baris, and his trainer, Jamal. I'd especially like to thank Yoshi Summer, Bob Jones for all the training, Dave Hitchcock, Scrooge, Graham, all coming in the corner. Sorry this happened. Doesn't usually...
You didn't let anybody down, Michael. Didn't let a soul down. Okay, what a brave man. Michael Kenna, the Black Rhino. He believes he let everybody down. Come on, he didn't do that, did he? Come on, give him a big warm ovation there. Derek, he didn't let anybody down.
Michael, just before you go, Michael, I've seen a lot of brave Turkish fighters around, but Michael was one of the bravest. I don't even know.